how was it like delving into, as you said, it's a religion, right? We worship our cricketers and our sports heroes. How was it like to sort of demystify that world for us and sort of looking back at some of the darkest times of our common pop culture? Pop culture. It was pop culture before the term existed, I would say. So how was it like? Did you have any apprehensions as to what area am I getting into? What will it be
apprehensions? Like? Yes, I'll be honest. I'm not a cricket insider. It's not that I've been a sports journalist and I know your top cricketers in the country or, the movers and shakers who would give me the biggest interviews. But I knew from the start, the story I wanted to tell was the story of the unsung heroes, was of the people who stuck their necks out 20 years ago to bring us the truth. I'm a journalist. I know what journalism's like. But 20 years ago, for those guys to really get down and dirty to the muck, get to the field and find every bit of their story, that would have been something else. And of course, in 2000, we didn't have the great streaming platforms that go beyond borders and reach a big audience. And so, I call them unsung heroes because they did something that was incredible. The jobs that they did were mammoth tasks, through which reputations of cricketers could be made or marred, as could reputations of them, of the guys who were reporting or finding out or investigating the matter. And I felt the same today as I made this film. I felt there was no room for error. There had to be a lot of checks and balances in place. But I knew that I want to tell the story from the angle of the guys who had investigated the matter, whether it's the journalists or the CBI investigators, and bring out the human side. Who are these people? That emotion. We don't know enough about these people. We don't know what it takes for them to dive into an investigation like this. The weight that they carry on their shoulders when they have to tell the world, hang on, I'm finding out and I will tell you what the outcome is, which is really what they did. And an interesting piece of trivia is the CBI report on cricket was the first report that the CBI actually made public. It was available on the internet, and I heard, allegedly, this is reportedly from some of the journalists that I interviewed, that the internet had crashed because everybody wanted to get their hands on it, and they wanted to see what's in that report. Of course, the CBI is very tight-lipped about its investigations and what's going on. And so when this happened, the nation wanted to know. And because it's a matter of public interest, there was that element of apprehension that we're now doing it 20, 25 years down the line. But what is the new thing that we're bringing to the table? We're bringing you the voices of these people who stuck their necks out 20 years ago and have done it again now.